Welcome to the Taking Care of Tutu podcast. I'm your host, Meg Obenauf, and we're excited today to have with us Autumn Ness. She is the Executive Director of the Lahaina Community Land Trust. Welcome, Autumn. Thanks so much for coming.
Hi, thanks, Meg, for having me and making time for this conversation. So a lot of people are skeptical of this managed depreciation rate until they see how the numbers play out. So I'm really stoked to show you. So like I said, we put a fixed depreciation rate of 1.5% on the home from the time that the homeowner buys it. This is a real life example that's in our case file. There's a family earning $120,000 a year. Pre-fire, they were renters. They were paying $3,000 a month, but we all know that since the fire had gone up. So we're using a $5,500 current rent for this equation. Let's say we build a three bedroom, two bathroom house on a land trust parcel that we sell to them for $450,000. That's what their AMI should be able to pay for a home. We're assuming market.
Please say, what is AMI?
Oh, sorry, area median income.
Okay.
For their income bracket, the government says they should be able to afford this much house, right?
So if their income bracket was different, that sale price might be different as well.
The sale price might be different.
Okay.
The thing that's the same is that almost every house that we build is going to be sold at below cost. Like we're subsidizing it up front.
Yeah.
So we're assuming a 6.5% mortgage. We're assuming they're bringing $25,000 cash to close, but that's not always the case. And so they're going to have a $3,300 a month mortgage.
Amazing. So less than what they were paying in rent, which is $5,500 a month. And then that's going toward their equity in the property. And then will you keep going with it where if they then later sold it?
Yeah, that's the next slide.
Okay,
also,
perfect.
Let's point out that these folks would have no other opportunity to buy a house. If you're making $120,000 a year
and you have $25,000 to put down,
there is no other opportunity for you. Okay, so not on Maui, no. 15 years later, this Ohana decides, okay, it's time for us to move on. Different house. So that 1.5% annual appreciation says that their home is now worth $551,000. Let's assume they've got $308,000 left of their mortgage. They pay that off. $16,000 closing. They get to walk away with $226,000 to put towards their next home. So it's the ultimate stepping stone, right? Yeah. Plus, if you calculate, that's $630,000 of rent that they saved over that 15 years.
Yeah.
They never got up. They didn't have to live in fear of being evicted when the house sells or whatever.
Yeah.
And then it just keeps going. Let's say the next buyer in 15 years, they make $150,000 a year.
Oh, wait, can I ask that question? So when they go to sell, the buyer is the Lahaina Community Land Trust?
Not necessarily, because we already own the land. Mm-hmm. It's the house that gets sold. So we will probably play a little bit of a matchmaker.
Okay, got it.
We'll have a list of qualified home buyers, and we may actually do a lottery if there's a lot of folks on the wait list. Mm-hmm. But the transaction will be buyer to buyer.
Got it.
Seller to buyer. Yeah.
But they would notify you that they want to sell, and then you would facilitate that with the next family on the wait list.
Yeah. And the cool thing is there's no questions. The seller knows what it's worth. They know that they'll be able to sell and close really soon because we have a wait list of qualified buyers. It's a pretty smooth process. There will likely be no real estate agents involved. Yeah. So there's no commissions to pay. Everyone gets all the money, Yeah.
So let's go over what happens for the next buyer, the second family to be at the house.
Yep. So buyer number 2.
This is in 2039 in this hypothetical.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. So we're assuming a $150,000 a year for this family. Their new purchase price is $551,000. We're assuming another $25,000 of a down payment, and a 6.5% mortgage. Though who knows at that time?
Yeah.
Their housing costs will be $4,000. which in 2039 sounds pretty good.